Hello, I am Savalian, a software dev/creative, and today I'm going to be comparing 4 different print-on-demand services, specifically comparing their stickers. So the services that I got samples from and I'm going to be talking about are RedBubble, Society6, Printful, and Zazzle. So a little background first on why I started looking into print on demand and what I wanted to use it for. If you have been on the channel for a long time, you may know that I started off making bullet journaling videos, doing really artsy journal spreads, and initially in I think 2018 I did already try RedBubble because I wanted to make stickers for journals. I wanted to be able to make designs and share them with people so that they could just decorate their journal. But because I do work full-time, I do YouTube, I do Twitch, I do some writing, I do a lot of stuff, so I don't have the time or the energy or really the space to print things myself or manage an inventory or, run a shop on top of all that. So the beauty of print on demand is that they will print it for you when it's ordered, so that's the on demand part, and then they will ship it to the person who ordered it, whether that's you or a customer of yours. So when I tried RedBubble first in 2018, I had a couple of problems with the quality. Some of it may have been my own inexperience with creating designs, but also there was at least one case where it was a bad print and I told them about it and they shipped a new one. So I haven't used RedBubble a ton, so the fact that out of the 4 or 5 orders I've done, one of them was bad, it doesn't give me a lot of confidence. And another thing was, because the stickers that I want to make are kiss cut, they have the cut around the edge of the sticker on a sheet. That little border was a big sticking point for me because I really didn't want to make stickers that have this huge white border around them. And the third thing that I didn't really love about RedBubble, these stickers are not made to be journal stickers. They are made to go on water bottles and laptops, maybe cars. They are very thick, heavy vinyl material. I really wanted something lighter, but it has been a few years since I made that initial RedBubble attempt, so I thought it was time to start looking into options again. Afterward, I'm going to talk about whether I think these are going to meet my needs, which ones I like best, and which ones I would recommend for different uses. So let's get into it. For all of these printing services, I use the same design at the same resolution. I have this drawing of 4 cute cozy beverages that I made. It is 1800 pixels wide and 500 pixels tall, which should be plenty of resolution, especially since I wanted the stickers to be fairly small to fit in a journal. The only editing I did that was different between the services was actually on the print-on-demand website. So I uploaded the image as it was, and then I would reposition it, tile it automatically, or potentially scale it down if that was an option on the website. Society6 in particular has very specific, very large file sizes. Like, the recommended image size for most of their products is 6500 pixels square, and you can't do any editing of the design on their website after uploading. But I was very mindful of the fact that if you just scale up images like this that aren't SVGs, they will get blurry. So I made very certain not to scale anything up and ruin my results. Let's start with RedBubble. The print quality here is about what I was expecting because I have used RedBubble before. The transparent stickers on the backing sheet looked pretty bad. They're washed out and blurry. And I know from past orders with RedBubble that sometimes the prints just go bad and they do kind of get this horrible washed out look. But I have no way of knowing if all their transparent stickers look like this or if I got a bad batch. The opaque stickers on the white background were better, but there's still a noticeable amount of pixelation in areas of the sticker that should be solid colors. There are known issues with printing gradients of certain types, but I knew that, so I tried to make the designs as solid color as possible, and it just didn't seem to help the quality very much. For the material, I actually really like the surface on the matte stickers. It's almost like an eggshell level of glossiness, so it's just a little tiny bit shiny. And I think that looks nice. It's different than a lot of the other sticker services that I ordered from. The transparent stickers, like all the other transparent stickers, are super shiny, which is fine. For peeling and the kiss cut quality, they were really easy to pull off the sticker sheet in most cases, but I did notice that the kiss cut wasn't complete between a couple of the mugs, and I had to kind of yank it free. And because the RedBubble stickers are really thick and kind of stretchy, when I pulled on it a little bit, it stretched out that vinyl and created this jagged edge, which is not super nice to look at. The preview on RedBubble showed that these were far enough away to be cut completely separate, but it was pretty close on this one, so if I did make more RedBubble designs, I would want to make sure that I just leave more space than I think I need. It's really frustrating that the preview can be wrong. It's their service, they should understand how it works, but it does seem to happen across most of the services I've used that the Kiss Cut preview is a little bit off. For cost and shop maintenance, RedBubble has a thriving marketplace that is pretty easy to use, which is why I chose it for that trial run a few years ago. It would be pretty easy to set up a shop there that meets my needs, and the editor for the designs is very flexible. My one complaint is that RedBubble feels very saturated with kind of quick and easy designs. I know that there are people who, as a sort of side hustle, will upload literally tens of thousands of designs every year. I think they tend to get lost in all that noise. Like, you just can't produce tens of thousands of original artworks every year. Like, it's like physically and temporally impossible. So for that reason, I just don't know if I could rely on the marketplace to serve up some traffic, which kind of negates the benefit of having that marketplace in the first place if you have to find your own traffic anyway. Because of my concerns with the saturation on RedBubble, and Society6, I did a little test where I typed in what did I type in? Cute cozy coffee, and I filtered down to stickers. So we have a pretty specific search term here and also a specific product. There are 4,000 results, but I do make it onto the bottom of page 3. So it's not the end of the world. I do think people who are just browsing will probably type in less specific search terms. It may still be incredibly difficult for customers to find my designs. And I also just thought there's a lot of designs that rank higher than mine that don't obviously have a connection to, the cute cozy coffee search term, or it's like literally just some text that someone slapped into an image. Like, there's some that just say like, keep calm and whatever, or just a list of things. Like this one says pumpkin spice, fuzzy socks, cozy sweaters, candles, falling leaves. So it's like it's not really a design, it's just some text that they uploaded here, which maybe I'm being a little bit elitist, but I just feel like that's kind of the thing that floods this market with stuff that makes it harder to find the art. But page 3 is, better than I expected. So maybe the saturation problem is not as bad as I thought. For this test, I did order 3 sticker sheets, all of them the small size, which for this design was 4 inches by 0.9 inches. One was matte white, one was glossy white, and one was transparent. I believe these are all of the material options, and they ranged from $1.61 to $1.99 for this wholesale order, which RedBubble lets you buy your own designs at the wholesale price, which makes sense. So I got them for a total of $5.37, and I paid $7 for shipping. The royalties that an artist would earn are calculated on top of RedBubble's price to print the item, which includes their fee, so you don't have to do any special math to figure out how much RedBubble is taking. So basically, the cost of the item is calculated, the artist profit is a percentage on that base price, and the artist gets that entire markup percentage. However, the base price will change if there's a discount on the product. So if RedBubble is having a sale, or if someone buys a bunch of stickers, like you buy 4 stickers, you get a little discount. That discount will also lower your profit as the artist. So it's not entirely predictable how much you'll make from each sale. So RedBubble is okay. There's a lot of convenience there for the artist and for pricing and things like that. But you do kind of have to accept that some of the prints will be significantly lower quality than if you bought them somewhere else. Moving on to Society6. The print quality for the Society6 stickers was alright. I was able to scale them down pretty good and get some nice small stickers. The transparent stickers do have kind of a hazy look to them, kind of similar to how RedBubble look, but the colors aren't as washed out with Society6. Clarity of the design is pretty good. I would say it's better than Zazzle and RedBubble, but not as good as Printful, and we'll get to these ones that I haven't covered yet. But overall, if I was having these shipped out to customers, I would be pretty satisfied. The kiss cuts on the Society6 stickers just kind of lumped together, which was really disappointing because I specifically edited and re-uploaded so that they were far enough on the preview that they were all separately cut. I was pretty disappointed when I got the stickers and they ended up being just one big blob in the middle of the sticker sheet. Huge bummer. So I did reach out to Society6 and I told them about it, and I asked them, where can I find documentation on how far apart these need to be, because the preview does not work. A day or two passed, they came back and they said, the issue you are experiencing is caused by variation between our different sticker vendors. While some are able to print the way design appears in the preview image, others unfortunately cannot always guarantee a perfect kiss cut. And I thought that was kind of the end of that discussion, like just kind of a bummer. Previews wouldn't always match. They came back to me unprompted and said they have received more information from their vendor and that they can fix the issue and reorder it. So without me asking, they just sort of sent me another set of stickers. I haven't received it yet. Unfortunately, I don't believe I will receive it before this video goes live, but I think this bodes well just for the customer support of Society6. The material on these stickers is fine. I like it. There's nothing really notable. I like that it is a thinner material. It's not as thick as the RedBubble material. And Society6 does not have a matte option, so all of these stickers are slightly glossy. I had a really hard time finding anything at all about the technical specs of these designs, which is really strange when you consider how specific their resolution requirements are. I thought that was weird that they were so specific about the resolution but not as much about the details of the design. And because their website doesn't let you edit the image at all once it's uploaded, I had to move these mugs farther and farther apart, re-upload them, see if the kiss cuts were separated. And so I did this multiple times to get it right in the preview, and then it still wasn't enough. I did the same test on Society6 that I did on RedBubble, where I typed in a search term to see where my results would come up. And I was kind of shocked that I showed up for Cute Cozy Coffee on the first row of the first page. This may be some behind the scenes algorithm stuff because I am logged in, because I looked at my design before they put it right front and center. That could be what's happening here. They didn't do that on RedBubble, at least as far as I can tell. But I did not filter for stickers. I didn't do any sort of other filtering. And even when I brought in the search term to just Cozy Coffee, I still showed up on the first page, which is pretty cool. The only thing is that as I look at the other designs on Society6, I almost wonder if it's a little bit too nice compared to what I can pull off, because my art is a little bit more playful, a little bit more silly. A lot of the results that I've got here seem very refined. Maybe that's just me and just the search term that I've put in. But either way, this little test makes me believe that getting traffic to my designs on Society6 would be much easier than on RedBubble. So for Society6, I ordered 3 sticker sheets, a 2x2 inch white background sticker, a 2" by 2" transparent sticker, and a 6" by 6" transparent sticker. As far as I can tell, I didn't get a discount for these being my designs, so I think I did pay the retail price. If not, they're just really expensive. So the two smaller stickers cost $4 each. The larger sticker cost $10, but shipping, on the other hand, was only $3.50. And it did arrive in a pretty sturdy envelope that I think would prevent bending pretty well, so I was impressed by the shipping. For the money stuff, artists make 10% of the full sale price for any product. Very easy to calculate. You can adjust the markup for all of your products together or for certain products. And they do allow you to group your artwork into collections, though as someone who is brand new to the platform, I am not exactly sure how to do this. From a shop administration point of view, I would expect Society6 to be incredibly tedious to maintain because of the specific sizes for all of the different products, because the preview can be unreliable, because of all of these things. They really put a lot of the effort into applying your design to a product on your end of the pipeline rather than handling it on their end, which is pretty off-putting to me. But if you are looking for an existing marketplace that someone could potentially find you by searching, and you can't stand the quality of RedBubble, I feel like Society6 would be a pretty good alternative. And another bonus that is also kind of a negative is that they do require sellers to verify their payment info by paying $1. And I think this does a little to prevent some of the more spammy sellers and keeps the marketplace a little bit more focused on artists rather than the get-rich-quick crowd that I mentioned a little bit earlier. Next up, we will talk about Printful. One thing I'll note about the sticker sheets on this one is that on the larger sheet, I had some different stickers at the bottom, and I cut them away with scissors, but I left this jagged edge. So that one was my bad. I don't want anyone to see that and think that Printful mangled this sticker sheet somehow. So Printful wins the competition for print quality. I immediately saw this was the clearest, crispest print. It had the truest colors. It's not blurry or pixelated at all. I do wish I had scaled the stickers down a little bit more to compare, a little bit more precisely to the other stickers. These are actually the first stickers I ordered, and so I didn't even think to do that when I was doing it, because I kind of came up with this scheme to compare them all a little bit later. But in general, I look very happy with these. Out of all the services, these stickers look most like the design I uploaded. A bonus that Printful has that I don't think any of the other services have is that I could also design the background of the stickers. So I could design a themed backing sheet. I didn't do it for this test print. I kind of wish I did, because then I could see how everything comes together. But I think it just would add a nice finishing touch and would make the stickers look that much more professional. The downside is that Printful only supports these opaque white paper stickers with one sort of material. I emailed them asking if they have plans to support transparent stickers or if they have plans to support a different type of paper, because what I really wanted was not vinyl stickers. Everyone just does print-on-demand vinyl stickers. I asked their support if they had plans for these, and they said no, but keep an eye on our newsletter just in case. So you are just a little bit more limited with the Printful stickers, but you get so much more quality out of the print, in my opinion. The sticker material is thin and easy to work with, and the kiss cut was nice and clean. They're super uniform around the edge, which I think just makes them look more professional. And even though the specs indicate a 3mm edge, the stickers I received are a little bit closer to 2mm, which I prefer. I would prefer the cuts be as small as possible. And the stickers came off of the sticker sheet very easily. Some of these, as you'll see in my video, I had trouble getting the sticker started, or part of it would be still attached to the sticker sheet and I'd have to pull on it a little bit. These ones were very cleanly cut. I ordered 2 sticker sheets from Printful. One was a 4x4 inch sticker with 4 repeats of the design on it. The other one was an A5 sticker sheet, which is 5.8 inches by 8.2 inches. And I put 4 repeats on this one, and then I had a couple of other designs at the bottom that I just threw in there for fun. The 4x4 sheet cost me $2.40, and the larger sheet cost $4.95, with a flat rate of $3.55 for shipping. And these are the wholesale prices because Printful does not actually support an inherent marketplace or storefront, which brings us to the next consideration, the effort that it would take to maintain this store. So this is the only service that I have in this review where I would have to build my own website or add on to my existing website in order to actually use the service. That being said, there are some benefits to doing this. One is that you have complete control over what your store looks like. You can design the entire thing exactly to your own desires and needs for your community. You can present the products the way you want, organize them the way you want, because it's all on your end, and basically none of it has to do with Printful. There's even the possibility, if you wanted to do this, if you have a very low volume of orders, you could set up a website where they put in, customers put in the order, and then you manually type that order into Printful, because they do allow you to do that. That's not very scalable, and I wouldn't recommend it. But it is an option if you're starting out very small and you just don't want to go through the integration process. Printful does have ways to integrate with common website builders like Wix and Squarespace and a bunch of other options. I haven't gone down that road to see what that process looks like, but if I do end up making a Printful shop, I will definitely document that and let you guys know how easy it was or how hard it was. But Printful basically works the same way as RedBubble would, which is you can charge whatever you want for the product, but Printful has a certain amount that they require in order to make and ship it. So if you know, for example, that the sticker sheets cost Printful $4 to make or whatever it was, you can charge $6 or $8, and that difference is your profit that you get to keep. It's a big effort to run your own storefront, and I'm not totally sure how the accounting and the taxes work on that, but when you compare it to some of the limitations of the other marketplaces, it might not be that much more work in practice. There are so many competing designs on RedBubble and Society6, it may require the same amount of effort just to find an audience there as it would be to maintain your own website. And similarly, the quality of the prints and the kiss cuts on all the other services has been less reliable than I'd hope. So you would have that benefit of feeling like your printing service is rock solid, and so then you can just really focus on the website portion. I have also used Printful to buy a mug with a custom design on it as a gift, and the person I sent that gift to told me the quality was really nice. So just based on everything I've seen so far, I have a lot of confidence in Printful as a service. Okay, the last one is Zazzle. The Zazzle stickers have the thinnest outline, and this is according to their specs, so I knew that going in. It's why I picked it. I was able to scale down these stickers very small, and they came out super cute. This is basically exactly the size I was looking for. It's the look I was looking for, but the print is somewhat pixelated. You can see some fuzzy edges on some of the stickers. You can see it in the fill color of the matcha latte the most, which should be pretty much a solid green. It's not the worst. You can still see the design, you can tell what it is, but it is noticeable. The sticker material, the transparent ones, are very shiny. They feel slightly lighter weight than the opaque stickers. The opaque ones are thicker than I'd like personally, but they are still not as bad as RedBubble. I don't think anything is as bad, like thick and like gummy as RedBubble stickers. When using the stickers, a lot of them had like one little point on the kiss cut that was not cut all the way through. So then I had to pull a little bit to get the sticker free and ended up with these little jagged edges. Not the end of the world, but it is a thing to consider. Now, the transparent stickers were very, very hard for me to peel. I kept turning the paper, bending it a little bit, trying to get my fingernail under the edge of the sticker. It took a very long time to get these off of here, but once I got an edge up, they came off after that pretty cleanly. They also had a strange feel to them that I kind of liked. They were almost like shrinky dinks. They were really sturdy, but not too thick. And they were also so transparent that when I pulled the first one off and looked at it, it was so clear that I thought maybe I had pulled off a layer of the top of the sticker or something. But no, that is the whole sticker. The designs on these are translucent, whereas I think most of the services intend for just the border to be transparent. Doesn't really work on dark or colorful paper, which is exactly why I used the dark paper so that we could test these out. From Zazzle, I ordered 3 Kiss Cut vinyl stickers. One was matte white paper at 3 inches by 3 inches, another was matte white paper at 2 inches by 2 inches, and the last one was transparent paper at 2 inches by 2 inches. Zazzle as a storefront is a bit of a mystery to me because instead of just selling designed products, buyers have the option to adjust your designs in Zazzle's editor before they buy it. It seems like the biggest market for Zazzle is really for things like business cards, wedding invitations, things where your customer is expecting to personalize the product. I'm not sure this is really my market. And I don't love the sort of interface that you work with, either as an artist or as a customer. If I did go with Zazzle, I would really have to see if there's a way to configure the shop. The 3 sticker sheets that I got cost me about $2 each, and then I got a small discount on top of that, which I think was because it was my first order. So without that discount, the subtotal was $6.15 for the stickers. And then shipping was actually just a little bit more than that at $6.23. And this is the wholesale price. Royalties on Zazzle are a little bit confusing, I think because of the customer customization feature. So as the seller, you can set your royalty rate, which is a percentage of the cost to make the product. Zazzle actually sets a maximum rate for each type of product, so you can't set things as expensive as you want. You have to follow Zazzle's rules. And then the royalty is actually split between Zazzle and the designer or the artist based on how much of their stock elements are used in the design and how much of the design is from the artist. It seems very confusing, but there is a help page that you can peruse. That's how I understand it based on what I read. I set out on this journey to find a way to publish journal sticker designs or planner sticker designs with the following goals. I wanted a high print quality, I wanted very small stickers with a slim cut outline, I wanted a shop that I could manage easily because I specifically didn't want to have to manage inventory and things like that, and a bonus would be if I had an existing marketplace that I could sort of piggyback on, that people could find my designs even if they didn't know who I was. In the end, I don't think any of these solutions are perfect for me. If I do move forward with setting up a sticker shop, I think I'm gonna have to explore some more options, or maybe just try to post my designs on social media somewhere and just see if they get any interest, to see if there's a market and that this is worth doing. In a perfect world, I would really like to find a service that lets the designer customize the cut lines and the material and the background the way that I could if I was printing on a Cricut or a Silhouette at home. Unfortunately, all the services that I found that allow this level of customization are not print on demand. You have to order designs in bulk, you have to store them, and you have to ship them yourself. I also was not able to find any print on demand services that do stickers on non-vinyl sticker paper like you would typically see in a journal sticker. I've found several options that offer paper stickers in bulk, but there must just not be a market for print on demand, which is frustrating. If I did move forward, I think I would probably go with Printful despite the additional effort, just because I was so happy with how they came out looking and feeling. I thought it was really nice. Ultimately, RedBubble had the most vibrant, transparent stickers, and the editing tools are just nice to use. It's so unfortunate that the print quality is all over the place. Zazzle was fine. I liked how narrow the cut lines were, but the storefront is weird, and I think they're just designed for a very different sort of business than what I'm envisioning. Society6 had fine quality, but the cut lines on the stickers were unpredictable and horrible, and the upload process was painful. The tools around shop management are hard to use. I think in order to make all of that worth the struggle, I would need to be convinced that Society6 has a strong browsing audience, because the benefit really would be being able to upload designs that people could find without me having to put effort into marketing or building up a specific sticker audience. In the end, Printful is really a tool rather than a platform, but if I built up a plan around how I was going to get my designs in front of people, I think it would be the best option when you look at quality, maintenance, and price. If you have any suggestions for print-on-demand services that you think might fit my needs, please let me know. I did a ton of research, but it's still possible that I missed something, and I would just be so happy if I could find a print-on-demand service that does paper stickers. I know this was long. I hope it was useful. I put a lot of thought and careful consideration into this review, so I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me, because I will be back soon with another video, and I hope to see you there. Bye bye.